Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to make a video on photographing trains rather than the video side of things. It spurred me on to do this after visiting a few heritage railway lines, seeing other enthusiasts sort of grabbing their footage and their images, and everybody seems to like to get nice and up close to the railway line as much as they can. I like to take a different approach. I like a bit of space. And the reason for that is I like a good panning shot of a train. Trains are known for fast movement, and in order to tell a story, I like to do panning shots at very low shutter speeds, as low as I can possibly get away with, to help portray that. The kit I use, I have a Nikon Z6 II. I've paired that today with a Nikon Z 70 to 200mm f2.8 lens, and I'm quite au fait with my kit, and I like to shoot at, I think 1/40th of a second is my sort of limit. And I'll show you the good and the bad today, and I'm not going to leave anything out. I don't always get the shot, but I like to push things as far as I can go, because I know once I do get that shot, and I'll show you that today, it really is worth the effort and it's worth all the missed opportunities. I'm going to talk about location 2, which is extremely important, and I've done a fair bit of research for this trip, especially using things like Google Earth to try and find the best spot, and I gotta be honest with you, it's not that easy at all. So what we'll talk about is the location here. We've gone to Blisworth in Northampton, and I managed to find this path through a farmer's field that actually leads to a footbridge going over the line. I'll zoom in just a second to show you that. And I've positioned myself approximately just over 100 meters away from the line itself. We'll have a look at the actual view we have here today, and it is a wet day here. It's very, very, very wet actually. You'll see there's some raindrops on my camera already. So this is the view we have, obviously railway line down to the front of us there. Looking a bit gloomy day. There's the footbridge. Now I know most people might be thinking, well, that's going to be a horrible obstacle to have in the images, but when you're shooting at low shutter speeds, that should melt away into the background, and you'll be able to make it out, but hopefully it'll add something to the image as well. So we'll get into it. Here's the first train coming down the line. You just see the light on the distance there. So once again, shooting 1/40th of a second. I've wound the lens out to 135mm, and I think I've got the ISO set to 100, which is as low as this camera goes. So nice and smooth motion fluid. Follow the train through, far away, and that's me forgetting that I'm actually still shooting video on top of the camera. So there we go. See a few missed shots there, but we did get one. It's not entirely crisp, but it's pretty close. So we go again. Once again, light in the distance. You can just see it in the centre of the screen there. Here it comes. And again, smooth, nice and smooth. Follow the train through, even whilst you're taking shots, and even after you finish, keep following. There we go, I managed to record the rest of the train passing without dipping the camera. And I don't think I got any images off this pass, but we'll take a look at what I had anyway. Yeah, see, very, very close, but no cigar. So coming the other way once again, settings remain the same. Nice follow through, shooting away. And let's take a look. See, once again, a lot of missed shots. And I know you guys are probably thinking, well, what's the point of shooting this low? But like I said, it's that instance where you do get it bang on and it looks really, really good. So actually the reason I came down to this location today was I wanted to catch the Caledonian Sleeper coming down from Scotland. Because I do like a Class 92, and I think it's a good livery to shoot as well. So I've been using these passing chains as a bit of a warm up, just to try and get my iron. Good thing about a day like this is that the light is fairly even, so there's no harsh light, no harsh shadows, anything like that. You can get a nice flat image, which does help me edit things in Lightroom afterwards. And there you go, boom, got that one. Not quite perfect, I've cut the back end of the front car off there, but like I said, we're just getting our eye in here. I'm using that footbridge now, I'm getting a bit of confidence, so I've decided to shoot early and try and get that footbridge in the shot for this one. Okay, let's take a look, see how we did. Follow through, follow through, follow through. There. Have you caught that one? That was tack sharp. And there it is. That to me is exactly what I'm after, and you can see now how you've used the footbridge as more of a feature rather than a hindrance. So by this point I am starting to get very wet. I've just realised my waterproof kit is letting me down and I'm starting to get damp. Just a point to note for this pass, the reason why I focused on that is because I noticed after the last train went through that the pantograph was creating this nice huge spray and we were getting lots of sparks off it, so I was trying to catch that, but unfortunately on that occasion I was unsuccessful. I don't think I would have made an instant shot anyway because the pantograph's not on the drive unit at the front. And you can't really see it at speed anyway. I think I'd have to have a fast shutter speed to catch that properly. Okay, once again that's another pass without any real success. Came close, but not quite there. So this was the last train's pass before the Caledonian Sleeper came through. And again, that's another pass that's been unsuccessful. To me, it's worth it to try and get that ultra slow shutter speed. So here we are, main event for the day. Class 92 coming through. I think it's training 14 coaches accounted on this one. You see their range really coming down now. So I got really close with this one, which I was just really annoyed about because I've been planning this shoot for quite a while now. Really close, it just wasn't quite there. On a shady images now. After this I sort of went off to another location to try and catch something else. I can't remember where I went to on this one. However, I did catch triple-headed Class 90s. And luckily on this one I had the foresight to have the camera zoomed in out to 70mm, so I managed to catch all three, and I think it was the first shot I took was the only one that was in focus. And this illustrates here how much a location matters, because it's really boring. You can see there's no real feature to it. compared to where we were at Blisworth. That's why location matters. Blisworth, I was stood on a hill, looking down on the railway line, and obviously that gave me a nice backdrop as well for the trains that are passing. So here's the shot. Boom, that was the one. But again, look at it. It's just, I mean, I got the desired effect, but it really is quite a boring image because, you know, foreground's very bland and the background is just a grey mess. So, shot of the day, definitely this one. That is absolutely spot on. That's literally what I was looking for. So not a wasted journey in any sense, and you know that one shot makes it for me. So, you know, guys, give it a bash. Maybe try something new. Start off a bit faster, maybe just to try and get your eye in. Obviously, if you have a camera that you can manipulate things like ISO, shutter, and aperture, give it a bash. Start maybe 1/25th of a second, and then slow it down. Keep going as much as you dare. I mean, my camera kit does help me a lot. It does have a lot of in-body image stabilization that allows me to shoot at super low shutter speeds, but it's worth it. Have a go. Try something different. I think it's good fun, and the results can be extremely rewarding. So thank you very much for tuning in. Hopefully I'll be back to normal business soon, and thank you for watching. See you again.